controversy over flock cameras continues to take the nation by storm, with an uptick of reports of vandalism here in the Des Moines metro.
You may think that you have done nothing wrong today, but the government could change its mind tomorrow and decide that you have done something wrong.
Rebecca Eastwood of ACLU explained to KCCI that they see these acts of destruction as symptoms of frustration that Iowans are feeling for being tracked in their everyday movements, actions ACLU doesn't condone but does understand.
Why the ACLU is in this conversation to begin with is that we don't believe that warrantless mass surveillance is compatible with our civil liberties. And what we're seeing in this moment is the capability of the data that they're able to gather on you is growing, and the misuse cases of this system are growing at the same time. It's this perfect storm of essentially you being tracked, your data being shared without your knowledge, and very little that you are able to do about it in this moment.
Ankeny and Johnson police have had multiple instances this summer of some sort of tampering with these devices. Tape wrapped around them, the camera moved to face the wrong direction, and even the poles they rest on getting bent from rope tied to vehicles trying to rip them down, as well as the camera in Pleasant Hill that was sawed in half and beat to pieces that KCCI reported on earlier this summer. However, this still hasn't stopped law enforcement agencies in the state from advocating with city councils to renew and start new contracts with the parent company, Flock Safety. For instance, Story County Sheriff's Office.
We know there's a lot of public sentiment about it. There's a lot of news stories, a lot of concerns, and those concerns come from a very valid place, and I think those questions need to be asked and understood by the public. I don't think there's a full, accurate understanding of exactly how the technology is used.
Story County City Council expressed their concerns about flock safety as a whole, while also insisting that the Story County sheriffs ask for clarification from Flock Safety regarding the wording of the unsigned contract. The county attorney's office will also be reviewing the contract, and the topic is set to come up again at a later, undetermined date. ACLU recommends Iowans go to city councils and board of supervisors to voice their opinions.
The scale with which these cameras are going up is massive. And so we want to make sure that we're not the frog in the boiling pot of water here, and that we are putting a stop to this mass surveillance before it is running amok in our lives, which arguably it's already doing.
For now, Savannah Lee, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.